Are you tired of making excuses? Let's dive into the murky world of excuses, shall we? Excuses, they're those sneaky little barriers that we build brick by brick around our dreams. They're the chains that hold us back from reaching our true potential. And guess what? We've all been there. Yes, even the most successful people you can think of have had their moments of doubt, their moments of, maybe I can't do this. But what separates those who succeed from those who don't? It's their ability to break free from these chains of excuses. They acknowledge their fears, their doubts, and then they push past them. They refuse to let their excuses dictate their destiny. So, are you ready to break your chains? The first step towards success is acknowledging and overcoming your excuses. Let's start the journey together. Let's start breaking the chains. History is full of individuals who shattered their excuses and emerged victorious. Let's take a journey through time and space. Picture Jesse Owens, an African-American athlete who, despite the racial prejudice of the 1930s, didn't let societal pressures become his excuse. He shattered 4 world records in less than an hour, proving that your circumstances don't define you, your determination does. Now imagine a young boy, born into poverty in rural Mississippi. He could have used his circumstances as an excuse to settle for less, but instead, that boy was Elvis Presley. He picked up a guitar, played his heart out, and changed the face of music forever. His story is a testament that where you start doesn't dictate where you end up. Switching gears, let's consider Stephen Hawking. Diagnosed with a debilitating motor neuron disease at the age of 21, he was given a life expectancy of just 2 years. But did he let that become his excuse? Absolutely not. He went on to become one of the most influential theoretical physicists of our time. His triumph over his physical limitations shows us that your body may have limitations, but your mind doesn't. Now let's talk business. Picture a struggling salesman rejected 1,000 times, living out of his car, trying to sell his chicken recipe. That man was Colonel Sanders, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken. His story is a testament that it's never too late to start, and you're never too old to dream. These stories are as diverse as they are inspiring, as unique as they are universal. They serve as reminders that no matter what our circumstances, our dreams are always within our reach. They remind us that our excuses, no matter how valid they seem, are just that, excuses. They are not reasons. They are not insurmountable obstacles. Their stories are a testament to human resilience and the power of persistence. Why do we make excuses in the first place, you might ask? The answer lies deep within our psyche. It's our brain's way of protecting us from potential failure or rejection that we fear might be too painful to endure. It's a defense mechanism that kicks in when we're unsure of ourselves or our abilities. Another psychological reason behind making excuses is lack of self-confidence. When we doubt our capabilities, we tend to find reasons to avoid tasks or challenges that may stretch us beyond our comfort zones. Procrastination also plays a significant role in making excuses. We put off tasks, convincing ourselves that we'll do it later, when we're more prepared, or when the time is just right. But the truth is, there's never a perfect time. Understanding these psychological reasons can help us identify and overcome our habit of making excuses. Remember, awareness is the first step to change. So how do we overcome excuses? The answer lies in practical strategies that you can implement in your everyday life. Let's get into it. Firstly, setting clear goals is paramount. Without a destination, you're just wandering aimlessly. Whether it's running a marathon, starting a business, or learning a new skill, you need to set a clear, achievable goal. This gives you a sense of purpose, a motivation to push through the hard times when excuses start to creep in. Secondly, surround yourself with positive influences. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if you're surrounded by people who constantly make excuses, you're likely to adopt the same habit. But if you're around people who are driven, who push through challenges and don't entertain excuses, you'll find yourself doing the same. Thirdly, adopt a growth mindset. This is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. With a growth mindset, failure is not a reflection of your abilities, but rather an opportunity for learning and growth. This mindset eliminates the fear of failure, one of the most common sources of excuses. Lastly, practice self-discipline. This is the ability to control your feelings and overcome your weaknesses. It's the ability to pursue what you think is right despite temptations to abandon it. It's easy to make excuses when things get tough. But with self-discipline, you can push through the discomfort and keep going. Let's take an example. Say you want to get in shape. Set a clear goal, like running 5 miles without stopping. Surround yourself with friends who are fitness enthusiasts. Adopt a growth mindset, seeing every workout not as a chore, but as an opportunity to grow stronger. And practice self-discipline, pushing yourself to run a little further each day, even when you'd rather stay in bed. Remember, excuses are nothing more than a roadblock on your path to success. With these strategies, you can start breaking free from your excuses today. Remember, success is a journey, not a destination. It's a path carved out by persistence and resilience, not by excuses. Every step you take, every hurdle you overcome, they're all integral parts of your journey. A journey that molds you, strengthens you, and ultimately leads you to your success. So, when you stumble upon an obstacle, don't see it as an excuse to stop. Instead, view it as an opportunity for growth, a chance to rise above and become stronger. Embrace these challenges, for they are the ones that will shape your journey and make your success all the more meaningful. Don't let excuses become roadblocks in your path. Surround yourself with positivity, fuel your journey with determination, and keep marching forward no matter what. It's time to say goodbye to excuses and hello to your potential. Remember, the only thing standing between you and your goals is the story you keep telling yourself about why you can't achieve them.